Hello again, everybody. Another late night session. I've been busy creating all sorts of other things besides music that'll come out very soon, but I also have some new music coming out, and I announced the release date of the new EP, Hardcover Fiction, which is coming out May 28th. So I thought I'd hop back on and play a couple songs from the last couple of albums. I won't play stuff from the new thing just yet. That'll be coming soon. And I'm also looking into the best way to do like a virtual release party. If anybody has any preferences or ideas, feel free to get in touch. So let's see, the shout out today is for the music of Rob Kovacs, who I interviewed earlier this afternoon for one of the things that's coming out in the next couple months, and that is a new season of the Department of Tangents podcast. Rob Kovacs is a fantastic musician. He's got a beautiful album of piano pop out now called Let Go. The link is in the little, wherever it is. If you're on YouTube, it's down there. If you're on Facebook, it could be there or somewhere around. And as always, if you want to find these two songs, they are on my Bandcamp under the respective albums. The first one is a song that I wrote about about a hospital stay I had where I was close to death, and everything turned into this weird slapstick of bodily humor, and it just seemed like such a weird comedy to me watching this unfold, thinking seriously at one point this could be how this ends, and I won't go into all of it because it's kind of gross, to be honest, but it involved some bad stuff going on internally, and at one point the nurses were what really saved me through this experience, because at one point I had stitches, and this is what I referred to in one of the lines, really from my sternum down to my waist, and I was afraid to sneeze, I was afraid to laugh, I thought I was gonna bust myself open. So one of the nurses actually put, they rolled a sheet up into a pillow that would go across my stomach, and they painted my name on it with acrylic paint. I don't know who did it. I wish I did, because I'd like to thank them. It was really more, I was in no real danger of literally busting a gut, but I was very, very paranoid about it when I woke up. So that's where the first line of this song comes from, and I will go into no more detail about that. So this is called Time to Go South. Sitting counting stitches running down my chest. I've lost a lot of blood, but I'm not finished yet. Could really use a laugh, but I might fall apart. Trying to hold it in is getting just too hard. Yeah, they tell me that I'm fading, it just seems funny. This is how it ends, and I never saw it coming. Lying in the waiting room, I can feel it running out. So ready or not, it's time to go south. Someone else's family in a picture frame. I'm thinking I won't make it, but the doctor thinks he's famous. If this is the punchline, that God's a lazy comic. So if I get to come back, I'll put a better spin on it. Everybody's talking with their voices down low. just what's killing me. No one seems to know. Everything they're telling me seems like a joke. My blood continues to flow. Yeah, my blood continues to flow. Well, they tell me that I'm fading, it just seems funny. This is how it ends and I never saw it coming. Lying in the waiting room, I can feel it running out. So ready or not, it's time to go south. Sitting counting stitches running down my chest. Lost a lot of blood, but I'm not finished yet. Could really use a laugh, but I might fall apart. Trying to hold it in is getting just too hard. So ready or not, ready or not, ready or not, it's time to go south. That was off of my last album, Habitual Salvation, and this is one I haven't played a lot lately. From the first album, Blue Skies and Broken Arrows. It's kind of a bluegrassy tune. It's got a very moving bass line. It's interesting to port that over to the classical. It's called Your Sweet Memory. I've worked my whole life so that when I die there'll be something left behind. 'Cause I know all too well how feeble and frail is flesh to the scourge of time. When the end draws near, I have nothing to fear, 'cause nothing is what I'll find. So burn my bones when that's all that's left of me. Warm your hands by the fire. I take comfort in the notion that there's one place left for me. It's alive in your sweet memory. When I was just a child, I was taught on bended knee to live right for my great reward. But this life has meant no less, knowing someday it would end, made me value every minute that much more. So burn my bones when that's all that's left of me. Warm your hands by the fire. I take comfort in the notion that there's one place left for me that's alive in your sweet memory. So I live, this is all there is, 'cause this is all there is. This is all there is. I worked my whole life so that when I die there'll be something left behind. 'Cause I know all too well how feeble and frail is flesh, the scourge of time. So burn my bones when that's all that's left of me. Warm your hands by the fire. I take comfort in the notion that there's one place left for me. It's alive in your sweet memory. I believe this is all we have. Yeah, I believe this is all we have. And I believe that someday it will be enough. Night, Gracie.